As many of you know, from time to time, we like to put a couple of jelly beans or shekels down on games, on outcomes, and enjoy ourselves. So we were perusing the 2020 NFL MVP odds, and we found a tasty little morsel. Dalvin Cook plus 10,000 to be league MVP this season. Now, plus 10,000 for translating. So you bet $100, you win $10,000. So in simpler terms, 100 to 1, right? If you bet $1, you win $100. It's great. It's wonderful. It's awesome. Now, it's not 10,000 to 1, but it is sort of like the Kevin Malone line from The Office. If anyone gives you 10,000 to 1 on anything, you take it. If John Mellencamp ever wins an Oscar, I'm going to be a very rich dude. I love Kevin. He actually may be the best character on The Office. We'll do a video ranking Office characters, but that's a topic for another day. And now, by the way, that was dumb whoever gave him those odds, because John Mellencamp could do a soundtrack to a movie and win an Oscar. I mean, 3 6 Mafia has an Oscar. But so John Cougar Mellencamp could certainly go down the road. Anyway, so in all of the simulations of life, since we do live in a simulation, I mean, does Dalvin Cook win the MVP more than one time in 100? Yes. Yeah, I think he does. And for context, here are the players who have the same odds as Dalvin, plus 10,000, 100 to 1. Nick Foles, who doesn't even have the starting job in Chicago yet. Daniel Jones, who apparently his nickname is Danny Dimes. I work in football. I didn't even know that. That's how unremarkable Daniel Jones is. Josh Jacobs, running back from the Raiders, respect. Nick Bosa, the edge rusher. Jameis, who Jameis isn't even starting. And if Drew Brees went down with the Rona, I don't even know if he would play. I think it may be Taysom Hill, but whatever. Teddy, respect. Sam Darnold, Captain Mono, Chase Young, who hasn't played it down yet in the NFL, as well as Michael Thomas. And wide receivers winning MVP is tough because you almost have to have a midseason injury to your quarterback. Because, I mean, if you're racking up all those stats, it's going to go to the quarterback, but whatever. Also, running backs with shorter odds than Alvin Kamara plus 7,500, which, Zeke plus 5,000, then McCaffrey plus 4,000. Also of note, Kirk Cousins plus 6,600, but we talked about that before. And I like the odds because if Dalvin does stay healthy, the Vikings want to run the piss out of the football, as well as he's one of the most dynamic running backs out of the backfield as a receiver. So all of that together, if Dalvin does stay healthy, and again, yes, it's a big if. I mean, a 2,000-plus yard from scrimmage season, 20-plus touchdowns, that's not out of the realm of possibility. I think 33 could certainly turn in a season like that. And yes, there has only been one running back MVP in the last 13 years in the NFL, Adrian Peterson, 2012. It basically is a quarterback award. It is what it is, right? But that year, 2012, Adrian carried to the Vikings to the playoffs, even though they lost to the Packers. Yeah. Adrian had 2,314 yards from scrimmage, as well as 13 total touchdowns. So, I mean, if Dalvin puts up ballpark numbers like that, could even do better on touchdowns. Actually, the 13 touchdowns surprisingly low for Adrian, but I mean, he certainly can be in that conversation. And if the Vikings make the playoffs and or win the division, Dalvin will certainly get a lot of credit. Also, I feel like football writers, because it's AP MVP, they have a little sense of humor. So say Kirk Cousins has a pretty solid season, but Dalvin just blows the doors off the roof. With the full steam ahead, as Reggie Miller would say, they would just troll Kirk Cousins by, it wouldn't be a split vote. I don't think they'd have to worry about that. They'll just vote for Dalvin because it's funny, just to troll Kirk Cousins. But there's also a lot of other things in play, like Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. They have to be meh. Dalvin McCaffrey has to be meh. Other quarterbacks, de jures, have to be a little bit meh. But if all that happens, Dalvin could be MVP. And does that happen more than one time in 100? Yeah, I think absolutely so. So that's overlay, that's value there. So I'm putting down just a couple of jelly beans on Dalvin Cook plus 10,000 to win MVP. I'm also putting a little something on Kirk plus 6,600 because, I mean, is Kirk the MVP more than one time out of 66 in a simulation? Maybe. Sure, why not? I think it's for both of them, I think it's a smart bet. If you want to get involved, I wouldn't be mad at you either. But Dalvin stays healthy, $16 million a year, MVP. I ain't even mad. So there you go. All right, your thoughts? Dalvin Cook MVP? Question mark? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Pull some of the Venmo. Plus, give us a follow on social media as well. But the next time, Skol, production value.